Well, I mean, if you want to be like, really, I mean, you got it.
This Witchua can control all with Commander's palace here in after the Lion Land now. Eternal night she spread all over the place, but if you hush your eyes and lend an ear, the seance souls he shadows you were here lingering in the shade since summoned from the grave. Stop! Please she hear a booby trapper. Here's a charm upon the rocks and trees to bring trespassers down upon their knees. And just beyond the slowest of swamp, you see, shall swallow all who dare approach her home and wash their bones upon the shore to warn. Prophecy surprises over her defense. Intruders see no mercy for their offense. Don't you be curious with pleas desperate, await her here for just a short respite. Each day she stirs to take the air abroad. But the time is near and she shall soon be here.
With bated breath and empty heart I'll wait, impatient, yet I know my hopes are vain. My son, my dearest object of concern, who in dead of night fled my humble home, he I have sought for 10 years. Day and night, it sent forever from my searching eyes. When first his spirit grew to be untamed, my full authority I brought to bear. Methought to him with power of punishment, and strictness only led to banishment. I realize now the error of my ways. Present I rage him, but fled I weep him. And soon a father's love makes me repent so wretchedly of my wretched treatment. My journeys have brought me to world's end. My eyes have graced canals and pyramids, the Po, the Rhine, now the Mississippi. And still no hide nor hair has graced my side, and now with deep despair of such a loss, expecting nothing more of human wit to aid in all my ills and set limit, my eyes turn now to seek the underworld. I met with doctors of unholy science, of which you say this Alcandre is so well versed. They were as highly praised as she by you, and yet no comfort to my cause they gave. Hell is silent when I have need of aid, and leaves me naught but empty heart and pain.
Treat not Alcandre Cap as a common man who voodoo does what no light voodoo can. I shall not tell you she commands thunder, she swells the sea, she shakes the earth asunder, she'll command the air into a vortex. Upon her work an elemental force moves mountains, or changes the course of stars, or it's the shine of 2 suns at midnight. But you've no need for such astounding sights. Read all she can. Sufficient to your needs like open books our destination. All things on earth her wandering eye can spy. She sees our souls both glorious and fierce. Myself like you, I could not believe it upon first sight. I could not conceive it. The story of my life issued from her. She knew my trials and all my murders.
You have much to say.
I've seen much more.
In vain you seek to raise my lonely soul. Soon shall all my barren labors end, with solitary days and everlasting night.
Ask anyone who's come here for a chat. Her help is not, believe me, to be snubbed. I'll be a favored customer of hers, and nothing I ask of her does she spur. I'll fix your price that sugar and ice.
Too cruel is fate for me to be so sweet.
And better! 'Tis the time she comes to knock upon her! See the skeleton ravaged and refined from an age of old, but template of mind and a wisdom of gold, a back of goats, aged now 100 years, a figure privy to our hopes and fears. Be still! Now hush and hark, you're hearing the moment's here! Alcandre is nearing. Oh, thou grand demon of knowledge so wise, whom commandeth the moon and sun to rise, to whom nothing is secret in our lives, and sees without seeing, and hears our cries. If virtue by thine art thou seest it fit to lend thy science for a little bit. This father afflicted seeks to relieve the pain of heart caused by the son that he grieves. An old friend of mine, our lives have been twined since first the sun brought forth its love and shine. So hallowed art thou great Alcandre!
Silence, Dorante! I know well what he wants. The proud him is, I know what troubles him. View your son's distance, is it not true? By a just remorse continually bothers you? Huh? It bites at you and nibbles like a mosquito, that you can't find him no matter where you go. In vain for 10 years you have traversed seeking everywhere the son you once cursed.
Alcandre, oracle who knows all things. In vain I had the pain, thy torturous stings. You really know it was my unjust part, and see too clearly the secrets of my heart. I seek to make penance with my son, to see him once before my days are done. Pray, set some limit to my long regret, and tell me that my nuisance may live yet. Where does he retire? Whither should I spy? Be it at the end of the world, see me fly.
Begin to hope. You will know by my charms what heaven refuses from your loving arms. You shall see your son full of life, supreme. In banishment he found some high esteem. I'll do more than tell you. Please, Dorante, I will show you his adventures brilliant. Novices of the art, with all their incense and unknown words to pretend this science, their herbs, fragrances, and ceremonies, show them for what they really are. Phonies. That is, after all, the mystery be pure. Use it to bother, beguile, and with one word, begin patterns. Is there a closet can boast such splendor? And can you still doubt your son's grandeur?
For paternal love you flatter tenderness. Ranks not my son to wear such clothes as this. In this condition cannot agree that such pomp would take to me.
On better feet his fortunes are, and his condition is changed by far.
In this hope I give up my soul so sweet. But is that not a woman's plea? Is he married?
I will of his love, and all its chances give you speech. However, if your soul should prove so bold, under an illusion, you shall see his life retold.
Do not suspect me of a fear frivolous. The portrait of the one I seek limitless could not frighten me.
Dorante, get you to your residential. This void from here is confidential.
For such a good friend, I have no
All
secret.
we needs accept your demands, lest we regret. Bon chance, I expect you home.
If he sees fit, he'll tell all of it. Your son did not at first receive such fame, and all him doings do not credit your name. I would be loath to reveal such horrors to any eyes but his father's. Some loot him took from you in flight, but his funds did not last the night. To pay his way and fund exploitments, he took up many odd employments. He peddled cure-alls made of herbal vines. He sold off carvings of oak and twine. An organ grinder with monkey and sequins. Gaze here and you shall see hence. I'm a lawyer and he did once pursue. Until he found more honest work to do. A fortune teller, a palm reader, I a politician. An apple tree seeder, the pen him then took up, with pride to clouds that buns him did provide. He cut down trees and wrangled bees for honey. Tainted thing him wouldn't do for money. And finally to New Orleans, the setting of his most dramatic scenes. Hardly a tale for Dorante's ears.
I'm glad that no one hears.
These deeds I will not demonstrate. I'd hate for him to appear degenerate. Tired of so many joyless, toyless trades and tricks, he landed in the Garden District. There, while looking for a job to suit, he took up in service to a local fruit to play the Cyrano to his Romeo. Oh, and what a matchmaker he played with style, emptying the master's purse the while, and doubling as the master's rival for the lady famous your son far more. Oh, when I am finished with his tangled love story, you'll see your son in his shining glory. You'll even see where today he be.
Already my grief begins to fade.
Different names your son wore, but for this exchange he calls himself Clindor. By that you shall hear him called. Look you on, and be not appalled. Now these visions I will conjure. Hush your lips and look yonder. Don't be afraid by what meets your gaze. Let the illusion begin with no more delays. Behold, the phantoms of your spirit chase. Alas, and the
And call me Biscuit.
Biscuit, hush them lips! Look at your sons, quick!
My lord, my liege, oh my great senor, what need have you for battles more? Are not your spirits weary, battle-torn, or needs your crown more laurels to adorn?
'Tis true! I'm yours, and yet can't compromise, of which the two I first should pulverize, the Mogul or the Shah Persia.
Oh, let them live, they don't deserve ya. What adds their deaths to your celebrity? Besides, where would you muster up an army?
An army? Oh, coward, traitor, charlatan! This arm can do what any army can. My fingers, muskets, pew pew. My elbows, tanks, pew pew. And all the other parts do fill in the ranks. To vanquish a foe and cause fire and gore, all I need of is the name Matamore. Matamore, who rattles like thunder. Matamore, who shakes the earth asunder. Matamore, moves mountains, makes fire shake. Matamore, asks, and the gods make the earth quake. Matamore, Matamore, kills a bull like a matador. Matamore, loud, and there's fanfares playing. Matamore, soft, and it's almost like praying. And yet, you put my valor to question when the sky turns blue due to my suggestion. You are not fit to serve this Achilles. I shall kill you now with only my knees. Oh, but soft thoughts of my beloved creep within me. You are spared by my soft gentility. Matamore, the great, is masked as thus. One side is war. one side is lust. My sinews quickly dissolve of their might, when in my thoughts drifts Isabelle's light. Oh, I'm sorry, love. Fly away. See now how our thoughts leave my face, and look upon my wonderful grace.
Sir, you are everything in one, now fierce and brutal, now gay and handsome. There cannot be a lady, I imagine, who would dare flee from your passion.
I once again command, have no alarm, and will I terrify. And will I charm. If it so please my humor, I inspire men with fear, and women with desire. Since my good looks I cannot conceal, so many women have loved me with zeal, but sadly I have laid them all to rest, for I love Isabelle solely the best. Many have wished my concubine to be ridiculed with lust by my bombastic beauty. The Queen of Serbia, the Princess of France, the Duchess of York, so long from my hands, with so much attention from so many fish. I am now handsome only when I wish.
Your humility is to be admired.
Women are more trouble than they are worth. They stand in the way of conquering earth. The news of my good looks went so far as the clouds. Mercury told Jupiter that, were I not shroud, encouraged by my infatuators, I would, with the strength of 10 gladiators, remove Jupiter as king of the gods, with just a simple movement of my claws. Well then, with me Jupiter made a deal, and now I am only gorgeous when I feel.
How many loving papers you would get!
How many paper cuts, I forget. But how, Isabelle?
How well your words crash upon her eyes, like ocean's waves come flooding on her sighs, when I come forth to play the balladeer, bringing flirtations from you so sincere.
Oh, back in the days of my youth, even goddesses pestered me. Forsooth, there was an incident, not so far in memory, where the sun failed to rise because of me. The sun could not find the dawn, or in the sky, nor Atlas's palm, nor Pluto's tower, nor Neptune's lawn. And since Aurora was out of sight, the day went on as dark as night.
Where hid this goddess through all this dread?
Oh, she hid and tied herself unto my bed. But her shameless actions begot her nothing. My heart was blind to all her veils and stuffings, and all that she begot of her display of beauty was my firm demand. To return home to her duty.
I begin to have a small remembrance. I was in Mexico that day perchance. I heard the Persians were so insulted that they begged for you to be their sultan.
Such a tale I too heard tell of, but I was in Pavlov, where shouts and screams of worship came to me at such a surfeit.
How modest you are, my dearest lord.
Gaze upon my face, my ward, and you shall see the picture of virtuity. Thank you. Of all the foes I've beaten brutally, with deadly, violent malignity, not one has perished without their dignity. For they are the honor of falling victim to Matamore.
But here, your true love is approaching.
But here, my cursed rival is encroaching.
Whither do you fly?
Though spineless he may be, idiocy may give way to bravery. Perchance the lady gives him gall enough to challenge me to a brawl.
Oh, what fool would challenge you so valorous?
I cannot fight, but I'm feeling amorous.
Then cease your charm and fierce your arm, sir.
Don't you know what that would incur? In halves, I cannot split myself, you know. I may kill both my lover and my foe. Until they part, let us hide away.
Your prudence stuns me every day.
Oh, show me smiles and not your silent sneers. What words convince that I adore you, dear. Despite my efforts of impassioned love, you still will not believe me, turtle
I
dog.
do not know what you reproach me with. I know you love me. That is painful clear. Your ardent sighs, though eloquent and swift, are passive breezes blowing by my ear. Oh! If I interpret all respect, I show I do and take him at his word, so do as you were done by. Please reflect. My sentiments towards you I never have blurred. Now save yourself in all your wasted breath. Your love is lost upon a heart that's dead.
Oh, how cruel is this unjust and low reward? I win from you, my only love adored. What sin did I commit so highly born as to be punished with such eternal scorn?
Oft have we given different names to things which you would call a rose. I deemed a thorn, which you should call sweet service and affection. I would call annoyance and infection, which you have deemed worthy of love's great consent. For me derives but hatred and contempt. I hate you, yet you woo and toil yet whilst I pluck your roses and wash them down through the toilet.
To show thus scorn for such a sacred fire, a passion heaven in me first inspired. Heaven, yes, with every breath I draw, gives me a heart that longs to worship you. Your visage has been printed on my soul. I have no need to see a goodlier gull. I want no more than to be your spaniel. Desire burns in me like a candle. All this is but heaven's plan.
Heaven would punish some other woman. It makes you love me, it makes me loathe you. And we must now this man's value, for you have somehow earned heaven's sake. Or else punishment for sin so great. There be no punishment so acute as a burning love that is rebuked.
Since of my sufferings you are aware, show you no pity to the cross I bear.
What pity should I shower on you thus when all your torments are so superfluous, garnering only as far as the eye can see a dearly painful constancy?
Your father favors me. If you resist, I'll call upon him as my activist.
It's not the means to obtain your end, but only my revulsion extend.
I shall see before the day is out what I may win by your father's clout.
Shall see before the day is out an irksome footlicker moan and pat.
Oh, Isabelle, your rigor never cease.
Oh, pester my father, but leave me in peace.
Your icy heart, I see, begins to thaw. Let's see what else your father can withdraw. I am unto him if you will grant excuse to relate to him my story of abuse.
Get you thence, for hence you have no use.
The moment he saw me, he took flight. See how he did fly? Very flight.
Kings would do the same. Just no real shame if all the deeds accompanying your name are not legends, fairy tales, and rumors.
Oh, believe all you hear of your favorite suitor. Pick you out some favorite country to rule, and this arm shall grant you its crowning jewel. I swear by this arm, you have my word.
Oh, implore your valor not in vain. 'Tis only your heart I seek to reign. The only ambition which I desire is to be the object of your heart's desire.
Oh, as it is.
Oh.
To give you demonstration, I cease my wave of devastation. Kings and crowns have not my ambition, for only you are my wishing.
I feel that such servitude to me may provoke thy neighbor's envy.
Oh, mon petit chou, we see eye to eye. You have no need for spectacle, nor do I. The finest scepters and charm have no company. I need not such a trifling trophy. Princesses fling themselves to me by the dozens. I send them hence without discussion.
For this last mislack severities, you cannot choose me over such ladies. You deny thy heart I hold so dear.
Why, Clindor can support the claim that... Come here. In China, some several years ago, I was seen by two princesses passing by. What was the rumor spread with exhilaration about their violent infatuation?
Oh, they both died of grief at your denial. I heard the news while I was on the road. Egypt at the time was swimming in fears, and upon your news was swimming in tears. 10 giants had you that day laid to waste, and 15 castles you destroyed with haste, not to mention 3 mountains had flattened, and that you had invaded Manhattan near Biloxi. You ruined 40 foes! What a splendid memory you have! Heaven knows I've forgotten some.
Oh, how could it be that such great feats expunge your memory?
My mind is full with conquests of kings. I waste no room with the lesser things.
My liege,
What news comes?
from a distant land,
The message is from?
the Queen of Iceland.
Good grief. This queen is bestly proactive. Oh, that I was slightly less attractive. May she leave me be as I've told her to.
You see what sacrifice he makes for
Oh,
you.
my doubts are reduced.
I shall not be seduced. Whatever plans are hatching in her brain, I will write her a letter and tell her plain. Adieu, my queen. But in my absence, enjoy Clindor's numerical sense. He may recount many of my daring deeds until I return to you with thoughtful speed.
Oh, don't tarry long. By length of absence I learn how quickly for me your heart must burn.
I'm okay. His intentions are where you should assess. He hires the page out of pure pretentiousness to come from time to time and alert my warrior to some ambassador or courier. However exquisitely beauty finds, it satiates sense and all the mind. Brown bread as well as white must be for me. My motto ever is variety. Leprous brunette with languid sleepy eye delights my fancy, can you tell me why? The reason's plain enough, she's something new. The other mistress long within my view. The lily fair with seraphim was blessed. No more emotion raises in my breast, her heart ascends, while mine reluctant proves. Hence this diversity that in us moves, from hence it rises to be plain and free. My motto ever is variety. Hey!
Oh, the message was embraced more than he knew, for it rid me a lunatic and left me alone with you.
I am emboldened by the words that you make, and I can take a moment for confession's sake. How loudly my heart rings out this knell, it beats for none, but only Isabelle.
Enough! No need to say more. When words have words, when lips have other chores. Tiaras I spurn by reason of you. I hate your rival because I love you. And certain lovers novice to the art use foolish wordplay to express their heart.
Bon chance! Who would think the cruelest fate would smile so kindly upon my pain? Somehow my story, dark and dank, does not deter you from my lowly rank. My rivals, gems, and golden dreams mean less to you than is my dear devotedness.
It's not how the heart should choose. Love so true is found in things sweet and pleasing to you. To take love with money or position is to stain it with greed or ambition. I have no doubt my father has plans to marry me off to some other man, but love is lodged so deep within my soul that I have no heart to see a better goal. A matchmaker he may strive to be, he chooses for himself. I choose for me.
I am filled with joy at what you say, yet...
Oh, the pest comes anon. They must get me gone.
How blessed are you, how cursed am I. To your lips she hears, but to mine she's deaf. To your company she heeds with kind reply, but when I approach, see how quick she flies.
Oh, she did not of your approach take notice. When weary of my wit, she bid adieu.
Weary of your wit. Or you are too witty, too nice, and too handsome for her to be bored by you. What wit did you impart to cause ennui?
Oh, such wit as you could guess easily. My master's fabled love affairs and schemes, his bloody war-torn plans and violent dreams.
A favor do me. Neither you nor he poses much cause for threat or jealousy. Pray, restrain this antic wooing or direct it towards some other fantasy.
How could you, of this lunatic, have fear? He who speaks not of love, but massacre, and with sounds of slaying fills her ears.
You're not the type I think for a messenger. You are too smart, unless for secret gain to serve a braggart to Mattervini's vein, be that as it may. Since you arrived here, her frost upon my cause grows icier. Else you play valet, or perchance I fear you harbor ultimatums spicier? I have no doubt of your motive shady. Thus bid your lord hunt another lady, or if he prove too stubborn in his ways, bid he seek some other employee. All this shall be determined by her father. He shall settle matters in the bother. In the meantime, get you far from here, else your neck I'll break. For if I find you around these parts again, you have no idea how I'll cause you pain.
You think I stand...
Stop words in your place! Comprenez-vous? Be gone with you.
For slight offense, good sir, you should not insult great men as you do. For although I was not born in gold and silver, with honor I am not unfamiliar, and one fine day shall even my debts.
Is that a threat?
No. No, but I'll away. Through tactless tongue, bloodshed you'll beget. But here is neither place nor day.
That valiant varlet insults me still.
If he cause your stomach ache, you are ill.
How say you thus?
You're ill with envy, sir, of this servant to an impostor.
I know my rank and that of Isabelle. 'Tis impossible that you favor him. But that aside, it vexes me to hell that she enjoyed his company so well.
You seek the best of both worlds, good monsieur.
Call if you must my hopes immature. Say my suspicions are rudely unjust. I've sent him away for peace of mind, but pray, tell me the truth.
Well, if I must, he is the keeper of Isabelle's last!
No!
They're two of a kind. Never have I seen such burning passion. When near each other, they look so happy.
That jilt, that jade, that siren, that harpy, who prefers dirt to a man of fashion.
There's no limit to this rogue's infractions. Let me tell you of the latest Mayer he serves. He claims to be of noble birth. Nonsense. His father's strict authority begot his flea to field and foreign shore until his lute depleted tragically, and he took up a crazy Matamore, disguising as this crackpot Cyrano, heralding his flirtations to and fro. He enchanted the foolish lady fair, and all your ardent zeal has gone for naught. Speak to her father, though, and soon, with care, he'll steer her affections to lie where they ought.
I just met with him, and he assured me he will reward me for my great constancy with the prize of her wedding dowry. But hearken to the favor I propose.
Oh! Avortes, where shall I send news?
Help me discover the scene on my rose.
Nothing more easy tonight, I suppose.
Farewell! Remember our devious plan, and in the meantime, take this as a small
I pray with your cane, make that rascal dance.
Trust me, by your heart's content, he shall be laden with as much wood as can be bent.
Have at him then, this ignoramus grand. He will rue the day he refused my hand. Pure looks, he sees himself a god, and woos with speed only to wealthy broad. What lofty goal is he for me to wish for? No maid will do, only a mistress. What right hath he the cur to be petty? After all, am I not just as pretty? His story of wealth is easy to boast, when far from home and guest to a host. Tonight, we shall see his coin purse jingle, when the girth of a cane makes his spine tingle.
Oh, your heart is thumping like a pig in heat.
There's danger afoot in her dreadful breast.
Isabelle loves him too much to see him harmed.
Love him she may, but revenge is her goal.
Ah, fear not, mon bonhomme. Love will change her heart.
Subside, your side!
hands and dry your tear-stained cheeks. My mind, such weapons are weak, as much as your pleading may tug at my heartstrings. My reason shuns their tugging, and your tears. I know far more than you on such things. Adraste you spurn for, and to me he appeals, and being a match to which I would bride, you find him unworthy by reason of pride. What? Does he lack riches, valor, or rank, or is it his looks or mind that offend? You should be honored.
I thank. Perfect he is, but Papa comprehends. Please bear with my case with all due reverence. A few words I make to state my defense. By a deep instinct I cannot define. Esteem him I do, but he cannot be mine. Sometimes without control we are inspired to board of our hearts against what is desired, and disobey though thoroughly inclined. Our two souls in heaven with love are combined. We cannot ignore that which is divine. Those who make union without such a seal go against heaven's plans and design, and are doomed to damnation without repeal.
Is that foolish wench? How do you answer me? What master taught you that philosophy? You've learnt your lessons quite impressively, but such reverent thinking does not sway me. If heaven chides you from my choice, expressively does this bold warrior enthrall your soul. Are you by this conqueror beguiled? This gift has been given you. The cosmos whole shall mad braggarts grace me and my child.
I beg you, spare your daughter treatment so.
What causes this disobedience, love?
My happiness, Father, my peace of mind. For you a brilliant match is what you find. For me a brilliant hell to be condemned.
How many girls, prettier than you, pest, would gladly to this hell by me be sent? Enough, that's that. You'll bend to my request.
But my obedience to all their tests.
Silence, wench! I would have it so. Argument is over, inside you go. Ah!